Hello, everyone. How are you on this Sunday, September 1st, 2013, the last weekend of summer? And hope you're all feeling well. And for those that aren't, my prayers go out to you. I'm continuing on in the same vein as I have in the past few days and smoking the British Woods by McLean. And the pipe I'm using is my Bulldog shaped Lonchamp from France. A leather covered pipe. I believe I might have showed it once or twice. There is the Lonchamp logo on the stem and the printed Lonchamp France on the leather. It's nice and sunny where I am in Pennsylvania. Great lighting. You know, I'm a stickler for lighting. I don't always have the lighting that I want. But it's a nice looking day out, relatively speaking. And today, September 1st, is my lovely wife's birthday today. And currently she's out with my daughter, treating her to some cosmetic niceties, facial and massage, and um, then brunch I think they had. And so it's a nice day in the household. Nice mellow Sunday. With me and the cat right now in the house. I want to say thanks for my new subscribers. Gracious to sign on. And I do appreciate this. I'm checking out your videos. And thank you again. This situation overseas with the suspected chemical weapons usage. I think what Syria, I think it is. Now, John McCain had a pretty good take on it the other night. He was on the Late Show, and Jay Leno asked him about it, and he said, "Well, uh, Obama will probably uh, disable some of the airstrips," and he didn't see anything further happening than that. So it should be interesting, the whole situation. Now I know there's going to be some hiss and boos out there, but Richard Nixon actually was noted for his foreign policy, even though he that whole Watergate thing really sunk him. But he had a good statement. Should the U.S. go around the world with white gloves and intervene when anything like this happens? And I'd be not averse to having some of your comments on this whole thing. Should we or should we not? Now, I mean, from a humanistic viewpoint, I mean, murdering children, gassing children, is terrible and atrocious. And I personally believe that the man should be held accountable. But again, this McCain interview was very illuminating. And Leno asked him about the United Nations, and he said that the UN has become very ineffectual over the years. And, he mentioned that none of the other the countries are chiming in. And he said that I'm sorry, out there, like some of you that are on my subscriber list were probably gonna not like this, but Britain isn't a world power anymore of any carries much weight. And sorry to those, you know who you are, that I said that. But this was coming from McCain. And my son, who has a degree from St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia in political science, would probably be a better one for me to consult with who is a world power and who isn't. But it was a very illuminating segment, and I actually learned more in 3 or 4 minutes listening to McCain than I have listening to the news for the last couple of years, believe it or not. Speaking of the news, and not to go rambling, now we're talking about the major network, 3, 6, and 10, ABC, NBC, and CBS, that how can you do the world news in 22 minutes and get your human interest story in? So when you boil it right down to the major news stories, you can't do them justice in only 22 minutes. When you surgically excise the commercials That's what it boils down to, according to one major newscaster that's retired. Uh, so, like I said, it's better to learn a little from a little segment like on the Tonight Show than go searching around. But it remains to be seen what happens over there. And so I thought I'd do a topic of the day on this broadcast. And that's the only topic I'm going to handle today. So anyway, hope you're enjoying your favorite tobacco, and hope you're enjoying a pipeful with me. You let me know usually what you're smoking, so you can pass along what you're smoking today. And I'm almost done this pipeful. Very nice. It's getting to one of those little crackles in the bowl that I like. You know, that things are really happening down there. Sizzling, I call it. I guess it's the saliva mixing with the fire. It's creating that little. But I always thought that it was a good sign that your smoke is going well. And I promised a rating for this particular tobacco. It does remind me of Ratridge Red Rapparee. And you know I love Latakia. And so I've decided to give it my highest rating. And you know what that is. The 4 BAMs. And the tobacco has to pass a rigorous test of mine. And this reaches all the checkpoints. So without further ado, I'm going to sign off now as the pipe full is done. And hope you continue to have a good Labor Day weekend and holiday. And happy smoking.